Once upon a time in the magical land of Pixie Hollow, there lived a tiny fairy named TinkerBell. She had sparkling blue eyes, blonde hair tied up in a bun, and a pair of glittery wings that let her fly faster than the wind. TinkerBell loved to tinker with gadgets and gizmos, always creating something new and fun. One starry night, as the moonlight bathed Pixie Hollow in a soft glow, TinkerBell was working on a special project. She had found a mysterious glowing pebble by the river, and wanted to use it to make a magical lantern for her friends. Her best friends, Silvermist the Water Fairy, Rosetta the Garden Fairy, and Fawn the Animal Fairy, were very curious about what TinkerBell was up to. "What are you making, Tink?" asked Silvermist, her eyes twinkling with excitement. "It's a surprise," giggled TinkerBell, her wings fluttering with joy. As TinkerBell worked on her lantern, she noticed something strange. The glowing pebble seemed to be alive. It pulsed with a warm light and sometimes hummed softly. TinkerBell's curiosity grew. "I must find out where this pebble comes from," she thought. So she decided to follow the pebble's light deep into the heart of the forest. Silvermist, Rosetta, and Fawn joined her, their hearts filled with wonder and a tiny bit of fear. The forest was dark and filled with shadows, but TinkerBell's heart was brave. She led her friends through the trees, following the glowing pebble's light. They passed by the whispering willows and over the babbling brook until they reached an enchanted clearing. In the middle of the clearing stood the most beautiful tree they had ever seen. Its branches glowed with the same light as the pebble, and tiny lights floated around it like fireflies. "This must be the source of the pebble," exclaimed Fawn. The fairies flew closer and discovered that the glowing tree was home to a family of tiny glowing creatures. They looked like little starbursts, glowing brightly in the darkness. "Welcome, fairies," said the largest of the glowing creatures. "We are the StarSprites, and this is our home." The StarSprites explained that their glow helped light up Pixie Hollow at night, and they had given TinkerBell the pebble as a gift. TinkerBell was overjoyed. She thanked the StarSprites and promised to visit them often. "Please keep the pebble," said the StarSprite leader. "It will remind you of the light and magic that surrounds us all." With hearts filled with gratitude and lanterns glowing brightly, TinkerBell and her friends flew back to Pixie Hollow. They shared their adventure with the other fairies, who listened with wide-eyed wonder. That night, as TinkerBell drifted off to sleep, she clutched the glowing pebble in her hand. She knew that no matter how dark the night might get, there was always a little bit of magic and light to be found. And so, under the blanket of twinkling stars, Pixie Hollow shimmered with a warm and magical glow, all thanks to TinkerBell and her glowing adventure.